Alright, this week and the next few weeks I'll be going over the people that were actually at the 8X Live event in depth. As my cat wants attention, as always. You say hi? Yeah? No? No? You're trying to tell him about 8X Live again? Yeah. Alright, go get Aiden. Yeah. Anyway, I'll start with Danny Kavadlo. He was there on the Thursday for the MVP package, so he had been there the prior year as like for a Friday presentation. So Danny Kavadlo is pretty much a calisthenics expert. So like you can sit here and see, like you grab on, and he does like the sideways like a flag or whatever, and he does advanced like maneuvers and stuff. And so like the good old muscle up where you pull up and then you basically push yourself up and everything. So it's a muscle up is basically a pull up and a dip all in one. It's one fluid motion and everything. So he's like I said, calisthenics expert. And so like Thursday he was going over like different like variations on like stuff like you can do with the calisthenics, like the pull up. So like he sideways like you grab a hold and you're basically sideways, like you turn. Use the hand kind of like you're turning like basically sideways with like the flag position, and like different variations of like the traditional push-up is like this. You can do like also the archer where you're like kind of like moving back and forth. And so he pretty much teaches like how to advance like calisthenics though. Now calisthenics are great in the sense that you can literally take them anywhere. So like sitting next to my window, you could like literally go outside, find yourself a tree, and sit there and do pull-ups. And like you can sit there like and hang and do like the hinges for like leg hinges to do like get your abs. You can also do like the different variations of pull-ups. You can sit there and pull yourself up and do it kind of like around the world and back and forth. And so that also will help work your shoulders. And like the different push-ups, like I said, like you can do the archer where you're kind of like moving back and up and back and forth. You can do like a plank maneuver where you're like arms way out and like you're kind of doing like a push-up like that, and like the good old one arm push-up. So now with calisthenics, are you necessarily going to become like a mass monster like you see like the people that step up on stage at Mr. Olympia? Well, not really, because like you need that progressive overload to be able to achieve that. So, but can you actually achieve like a pretty good levels of physical fitness with just calisthenics? Yes, and so that's one of the great things is like I said, you can take it anywhere. Plus, like with calisthenics, is like you don't need any equipment. So like you don't need a gym membership. You don't need like a home gym. All you need is your body. So like that's like a perfect way to get started. So now there are like programs out there like that you can do like with calisthenics itself. So like in Athlete X, there Jeff Cavalier has the 0 and 02, which are calisthenics based and calisthenics only programs. So like there are programs that are out there, and Danny Kavadlo, he has a bunch of books out there. I'll be linking it to his site and everything. So he has a bunch of books that you can sit there and read and get into and like, learn. So like reading books and stuff is always like a great way to learn, because like now it gives you the foundation, but of course you have to sit there like once you read the book and you have to start applying the stuff and everything. So that's like the two great things about calisthenics is that like you can literally take them anywhere, and you don't need any equipment. So like sitting here in my living room, you could literally like just maybe put on some shorts and stuff, and like in the middle of your living room, you can get a workout done. Again, now I'm going to reiterate that like if you're expecting to become like a mass monster, like the guys that step on the stage like at Mr. Olympia, like Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, all those big name bodybuilders that step up on stage, you're not going to get that big and everything. But if you go, like when you go, do check out the site, which I'll link in the comments like usual, if you look at Danny, he has a pretty decent physique and everything, and like I said, he's a calisthenics expert and everything. So this is just one aspect of training. Of course, like once you maybe like it could be like a great starting point too, because like I said, like and I reiterate, you don't need any equipment. You literally don't need a gym membership. You don't need any space. You can take it at anywhere, because all you're using is your body. So, and it's a great starting point too. So especially like if you're just starting out, in your like fitness and health journey and everything, it's like one of the best places to start and everything, because like I said, you don't need any equipment, you don't need a gym membership, you can take it anywhere, and like literally you could be at work and literally on your lunch break you could do like a quick half-hour work, and then go back to your half hour, an hour, and go back to your desk and sit there and have lunch right after and everything. So it's so easy to fit in, because again, you don't need anything except your body and everything. So, and it's a perfect way to start out, and because literally you can go from doing push-ups, you can do them on your knees, pull-ups, you could sit there and do negatives, you can I mean, I say no, you don't need any equipment, but you can get a pull-up bar, or you could go outside and hang from a tree. And the great thing is you bring yourself maybe a step ladder or something, step up, and then pull yourself up. And the great way at the start is if you're a beginner, just do the negatives where you slowly lower yourself down, and that will put the muscles under tension, so that way you can sit there and progress up to the beat, if that's to the point where if you're beginning and you can't do a single pull-up, you just do negatives. You get yourself in position on a tree branch or something, and you, like I said, you just slowly lower yourself down, doing what's called the negative, so that way it's still working the muscle, and you're not sitting there struggling to get that one pull-up, and get all frustrated because you can't do a single pull-up. You can sit there, okay, well, I'm here, so now I can just start doing negatives, get back up and do it another one, until you finally can't do any more and everything. So that's the great thing about calisthenics, is they are progressible too. So like I said with Danny, he gets into a lot of the advanced maneuvers, the muscle up I mentioned, where you pretty much do a pull up and then straight to a dip, and then he also does the flag position, where you basically hold on to the bar, you're basically getting sideways, and you can hold yourself like that. There's also the dragon flag, where you can grab onto something, and you're laying down on the ground. You grab onto a pole or something, or whatever, so you can kind of anchor yourself, and then you just basically raise your legs up, and then back down and everything. So Bruce Lee made that maneuver pretty popular back in the 70s, back in his heyday and everything. So like I said, I'll be linking Danny's stuff in the comments. It'll take him right to your site. So he has a bunch of books and everything, so on calisthenics and everything. And so there is also a mention of a certificate that you can get for calisthenics, and so so you get that. So pretty much that says oh, hey, look, I did this, I got through it, I got the education, I know what I'm talking about and everything. So it also mentions that he is available for a one-on-one, and he is from New York City, but either in person or virtually. So again, calisthenics is definitely a great way to kind of begin, especially if you're brand new to training and you don't necessarily are kind of scared to set foot in a gym. Just stay at home, and you have the comfort of your own home in your living room, and you can do calisthenics, and it's a great way to get started. And so you can't necessarily get intimidated by going to the gym. You can sit there, well, hey, look, I'm at home, I can just sit here, my little phone maybe put up on a tripod, what I have here, and then just kind of maybe get some exercises. Maybe I don't necessarily go get into Danny's content, but maybe I find other YouTube channels that I can do a follow-alongs or whatever. So, but Danny, like I said, was one of the guys who was there on Thursday, and he gave us we had a good couple, probably at least an hour or two with him, learning the different variations of the calisthenics, which is probably one of, if not the best place to start for literally everyone. And the great thing about calisthenics is once you do progress to the point where you're using dumbbells and barbells and everything, they're also great as you can add them in as maybe a drop set, maybe you're doing the bench press and you rack the weight and then get down and do push-ups and everything. And of course, you can also do like 3 sets of bench press and do 3 sets of push-ups. Same thing like with the back exercises. You can sit there and do like a barbell rows, do like 3 sets, and then do pull-ups, or you do like a superset of them and everything. So they're a great way to also incorporate into like a regular workout. So the barbells, dumbbells, and kettlebells and everything. So like calisthenics are so versatile and everything. So like I said, I'll link his information. I'll take him to to his website, and so you can check out his books and his stuff and everything. So that, like I said, this week and the next few weeks, I'll be going over the people that were actually at Athlete Next Live, and like were presenters and everything.